Hey folks, it's Dave here, and I'm behind the kit. And I don't think I've ever said that before because I've never been behind the kit. But yeah, I picked up a set of electronic drums. I got the Donner DED 200, and you'll hear me mention that a whole bit during this video. I got the itch to get back into music again. And as you know, that when I was younger, my teenage years into my early 20s, I played a lot of guitar. I was in some bands. I was even on stage at 18 years old, a pretty good-sized stage too, and that was pretty cool, I guess, thinking back at it now. I was in a band with some friends, and we played a couple of clubs and a few gigs and some parties and stuff. I had a good time with that. And then I was in my early to mid-20s, probably mid-20s, I switched over to bass. And, oh, I loved playing the bass. I loved playing Iron Maiden. In fact, my very first audition for a band was Wasted Years by Iron Maiden, and we nailed it. The four of us just nailed that song, and I think we knew from that moment on that we were going to work well together. So I was in that band for a while, and we did a demo tape, and still listen to that demo tape, by the way. Pretty proud of those songs. And we did a bunch of clubs and the whole bit, and had a good time with that. In fact, I still keep in touch with a lot of those guys on Facebook, and once in a while we hang out too, all the bands I was in. That was kind of fun. And then in my mid to late 20s, I actually started singing. And in 1993, I got a gig as a lead singer of a band, if you can believe it. And but we never went anywhere because we never practiced. It seemed like every week there was an excuse why we couldn't practice, would work or whatever, or vacation. And so I was in that band for just a few months as a lead singer, but we never did anything because we kept canceling practice. So I went in and left a check for the rest of the month and left the key in the practice room, and it's like, yeah, sorry if I'm not going to play, I'm done. I think I auditioned for one more band, but they wanted to gig every weekend, and I was like, I was still new to singing, wasn't comfortable quite yet, and I was like, I don't want to put in all this extra time to gig every single weekend, so I said no to that, and that was it. That was the end of my band days, 1993, so here we are, 30 years later, and I'm 56 years old, and I bought a drum set because I got the itch to play again. So what I wanted to do is make a set of videos, a series of videos here. These are the Drum Diaries. So this is Drum Diaries number 1, where I'm just going to film myself playing to follow my progression or lack of progress, if you will, me learning how to play the drums at 56 years old. And I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I don't even know if I have it set up right, but so far I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I guess that's the important thing. I'm wondering actually too, is if all those years that I was in a band, that I had pretty good timing back in the day, if that's going to help me here with the drums, or if I'm really going to start off at step 1. We'll find out, I guess. I'm going to try to use YouTube for most of my instruction as far as learning beats and fills and songs and stuff like that, and I found a lot of terrific channels out there. And what I would like to do too is I want to shout out those channels every time I do one of these drum diary videos to the ones that help me the most, during that time of the video. And the first one I want to shout out to is R. David R. And it was his unboxing video and demo of this kit that got me to buy this kit. I mean, it was a very entertaining and informative video that he did, and he kind of sold me on this particular set, okay, because this comes with everything, the chair, the sticks, the headphones. You don't need anything. Everything comes with it, okay, so you're up and running. So I want to thank R. David R. and his channel for doing that unboxing video that really kind of sold me on it. I also want to thank Stephen Taylor Drums, was another channel I stumbled on, and he does a really great job of showing you how to play some basic stuff when you're a beginner, some of the songs that you might want to do. And so I found that his channel has been really great for me. It's been very helpful for me to show off, some of the basic stuff to get you going. And then just a few days ago, I found this channel. I think it's called Soli Moon Percussion. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But this was a woman who's started playing drums at 52 years old, and she's doing some videos, and she just did the 1-year video, I think, on her channel. And I says, hey, if you're 52 and can play drums, I'm 56 and can play drums. So we've been going back and forth on YouTube, so I wanted to shout her out that even though she was the one that pushed me over the edge, because the unboxing videos and all the reviews on Amazon for this kit were phenomenal. They were like, this is the kit you want to get as a beginner. And I still wasn't sure, but when I saw her doing it at 52, and she's having a blast doing it, just for no other reason but just to have some fun, I said, okay, that pushed me over the edge to go and get this set here. So I want to shout out to her. And I guess I'd be remiss not to mention Movie Shortens. That's the channel that I do the narration for, and it's coming up on almost a year now that I've been doing narration for that channel, and that that part-time job allows me to buy things like this right here. So I want to shout out to them, and check them out. We do it's like a 12-minute recap of movies, and they do a good job of the editing. It's a fun time if you just like to watch movies over there. So go check out Movie Short. But without them, I wouldn't have been able to get this kit. So it's a couple of shout-outs there to everybody I wanted to get to here in Drum Diaries #1. All right, so now, going back to my notes. Again, this is the Donner DED 200. I got the one with the extra cymbal over here, okay? And I think the regular kit comes with the hi-hat, the crash, and then the ride. And now they're dual zone, so it depends where you hit them. They make different sounds, which is neat. But I wanted the 2 crashes. If I'm going to get it, I'm going to get the 2 crashes. So I got this here. Also, what's real important, if you see this kit out there in the wild, make sure that you get the new module. That is super, super huge important, the new module. The old module, not only does it look like it was built in the 90s, but it only has half as many drum kits, and I don't think it has quite as many sounds either as the new module. Now this module looks really good, and it's got a lot more buttons on it to do different things, so I would highly suggest that if you do look at picking this up, that you get the new one with the new module, unless you can find a used one with the new module. But you're going to be real happy with the new module compared to the old module, okay? And I will do a review of this kit at some point in the future, once I get a little bit more better, if you will. Hopefully I'll get better at playing the drums here. Alrighty, so that's about it for the introduction and everything. So now, let's see how I sound. Let me play a little bit of this kit here first to show you what we got. So we have the hi-hat pedal. Now I'm playing this through my bass amp, so it's probably going to be yucky sounds, I would imagine. Then you got the bass. Alright, you got your hi-hat here. You got a crash. And again, dual zone, so if I hit it, they make different sounds. And I got my ride over here. I got my snare. Toms. And I think that's about it. So let me play a little bit to show you how bad I am. So I did learn how to do that. But if I can play a little bit, but I have trouble sustaining the beat. So here we go. See, I screwed that up. Keep missing the cymbal, don't I? That's how bad I am. Maybe I need some music. What's really great about this here, I'm going to put on a different kit. Let's try the rock kit. It's a little bit better, I think. They got, like I said, a whole bunch of kits, and you can create your own kit. I think what you can do, and it's too bad you only can create one. It would be great if you could create like 5 kits, but if you could take any of the sounds in the module and assign them to anything and create your own custom kit, which I need to do because I found that there's some basses that I like, and there's some cymbals that I like, and some keys that I like, so I need to combine them all into one, so to speak. What this has is it's got songs you can play to. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the drums. So let me go to my menu, and I'm going to take the drums and set it to off, and now. can get crazy with the songs on here. They got a whole bunch of different songs that I can try. I don't really like that one too much. How about number 3? So they got all kinds of crazy songs on here that you can practice to. I think I got some rock ones in a whole bit. Uh-oh, get a nice slow one coming up here. See, I have trouble with the bass. That's the one I'm having trouble with and keeping everything in check here. But anyway, that's a little bit of me playing here in Drum Diaries #1. This is my first go ever at really trying to play the drums. Hopefully it sounded okay, and I'll keep practicing, and hopefully we'll get some more videos done here. But I do want to thank everybody that encouraged me to do this here, whether you're online or in person or whatever. But this should be fun. I'm kind of hoping I'm going to have some fun here with the Drum Diaries as I try to have some fun playing the drums and get back into music as an old man. 30 years since I played in a band, and not as the drums. So I'm Dave. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.